The Purdue Boilermakers are at odds of plus 20,000 to win the Big Ten Conference. Last season saw Purdue go 3-9 straight up, 6-5-1 against the spread, and 6-6 on the over-under. The third season for Darrell Hazell is underway at Purdue after two subpar years. With a 1-11 record in 2013 and a 3-9 record in year two, the Boilers have conceded 15 of their 16 Big Ten Conference games along the way. Things may be looking better, but no one in Las Vegas would agree. Purdue is one of the schools that a line has not even been offered to take a national title, and an obnoxious plus 20,000 to even win the Big Ten championship game. Purdue returned 16 starters this year, although from last year's team, that could only get 2 wins plus 1 conference win that came at Illinois a year ago. Many outlets call for another tough year in West Lafayette, as they face 9 teams that were in a bowl game in 2014. Doing anything without a proven quarterback in the Big Ten is difficult. Offensive coordinator John Shoup hopes a year of experience for their junior quarterback will come in handy this season. He did not exactly tear up anything other than maybe a few playbooks in the locker room last season. As it played out, he still has to prove himself this season. Appleby replaced Danny Etling after 5 games last season, and Etling is hoping to get his former job back and force Coach Hazell to make some tough choices. The running game is an entirely different concern, as both Akeem Hunt and Raheem Mostert have graduated and taken their 266 carries and 1,078 yards from last year with them. Sophomore Keontae Green returns with his entire 199 yards gained on the ground, which is a way of saying there is not much experience in the Boiler backfield. Incoming Mr. Indiana football Markel Jones might get an immediate chance to make an impact. Mr. Jones toted the rock for 3,536 yards as a senior at Columbus East High, scoring 60 touchdowns along the way. Replacing the outside ends will be the concern for the defensive coordinator Greg Hudson's standard 4-3 scheme, as Ryan Russell is now in the Dallas Cowboys camp. Sophomore Gellen Robinson and junior Evan Ponfil will enter this spring as the hopeful starters on the outside, while returning juniors Jake Raplagle and Razan Howard will guard the middle of the line at DT. The Boiler defense may not be feared entering 2014, but the linebacking core in West Lafayette is no cakewalk. There is plenty of experience from a year ago on this roster, but that leaves the question as to exactly what it is worth. Darrell Hazell is going to have to settle on Appleby or Etling at quarterback with very little experience in the offensive backfield to carry the ball. No one is calling for a bowl game this year, and anything this team accomplishes in 2015 beyond 3 wins would be a big improvement. For our Purdue Boilermakers betting predictions, check out the Bang the Book Betting Center. And don't forget that the Bang the Book Betting Center is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sports books.